says the market's trending up. Sends me voice notes from a rooftop club. I'm eating dinner from a paper cup, counting out the change like rosary beads. But the algorithm shows me odds at golden hours. Says treat yourself, man, live a little more. Meanwhile, I'm dodging emails from the power company, like I owe the whole marina store. Starboard dreams, drifting through the glare. Sunset schemes on a credit that won't pass. Every wave breaks clean on a life I can't reach, but I sail so far. Starboard dreams, luxury on mute. Captain of a vessel I can't even view. Yeah, the tide rolls in with impossible gleam, but I drift all night in my starboard dream. Got a landlord with a boat named Second Wife. Says it's rough out there, just part of life. Raises rain again with that seasoned smile, like he's blessing me from paradise. Parking tickets blossom on my dime. Little pastel flowers I cannot outlast, but I keep scrolling through that ocean of cash, pretending there's a version of me that lasts. Every glossy holds a promise I can't keep. Every polished rail's a joke on my street, but I prop up my phone like a porthole pane and let the fantasy rock me to sleep. Starboard dreams, drifting through the glass. Sunset schemes on a credit that won't pass. Every wave breaks clean on a life I can't reach, but I sail so far in my starboard dreams. Starboard dreams, champagne on the breeze. Dark side keys I'll never get to seize. Yeah, the tide rolls in with impossible gleam, but I drift all night in my starboard dreams. One day I'll pilot something, maybe not a gleaming white machine. Maybe just this old sedan coasting on fumes and nicotine, but the wheel still turns and the water burns like a promise I can't redeem. Starboard dreams, drifting through the glass. Sunset schemes on a credit that won't pass. Every wave breaks clean on a life I can't reach, but I sail so far. And starboard dreams, luxury on mute. Captain of a till I scroll for ocean sunsets like a digital vow, promising the life that isn't me.
And the apps keep offering payment plans like stepping stones to shore. But each one drops beneath my feet and leaves me sinking more. I'm living on a Portside credit line, just above the waterline. Borrowed time on a borrowed dime, handing out receipts for what used to be mine. Oh, the coastline shines like a neon sign. I can only watch from the cheap side. Yeah, I'm cruising on a Portside credit line, dragging the anchor behind. One day I might cut the rope, let the whole thing drift into the deep. But for now I swipe and hope I'm paying just enough to keep asleep. Landing on a Portside credit line, pinned against the borderline. Still the dream keeps humming like a buoy light. Blinking you'll find, though I know it's lying. Oh, the coastline shines, but it's not my sign. It's a billboard selling borrowed time. Yeah, I'm cruising on a Portside credit line, dragging the anchor behind. They rearrange the aisles at the corner store, so I wander like a tourist who's been here before. Got a basket full of bargains I can't ignore, doing mental math like it's a dying art.
There's a sale on tuna if you buy in bulk, but my pantry's just a cupboard where the lights gone dull. And the clerk gives me a smile that's half reproach, half comfort, like he knows I'm falling apart.
I pretend to check my phone while the card machine thinks it over, and I breathe real slow like they say to do when you're gambling on leftovers.
Put my groceries on layaway, tell the clerk I'll come back Friday. Stretching hope like a coupon I can't find, trying to buy a little borrowed time. Yeah, the prices climb like a sunlit wave, crashing on the month I couldn't save. So I put my groceries on layaway, promising I won't drift away.
I used to laugh at folks who kept receipts. Now I've got them alphabetized by week. There's an art to knowing when the produce peaks and when the markdown stickers hit the floor.
Pick the store with the longest lines, gives me time to switch to cheaper brands. It's a quiet skill, a subtle grind, learning how to live with empty hands.
And the self-checkout chimes like a bell for last call. I'm scanning faith, bagging doubt, hoping I don't lose it all.
Put my groceries on layaway, tell the clerk I'll come back Friday. Stretching hope like a coupon I can't find, trying to buy a little borrowed time. Yeah, the prices climb like a sunlit wave, crashing on the month I couldn't save. So I put my groceries on layaway, promising I won't drift away.
the pantry hums its quiet truth, more echo than a tune.
Put my groceries on layaway, tell myself it's just a phase. But the walls keep shrinking day by day, and the light in the fridge fades away. Still the dream of Tide and Starboard glows, a ghost that only my phone still knows. So put my groceries on layaway and hope the world will let me stay.
Drove past the building where the rent ran bad. Didn't look back, didn't need that view.
Found a quiet strip behind the hardware store, parked beneath a sign I've never read before. Engine ticking out its little final score. My new room with a skylight moon. And I laugh a bit too loud at the pockets, keeping time and make it feel like company while I redraw the line.
Out where the streetlights sleep, that's where I keep my dreams cheap. Fold down bed in the driver's seat, learning how to breathe when the night cuts deep. Oh, the world rolls by in a silent sweep. I drift where the streetlights sleep. Got a gym membership for the sink and the steam. Shower at dawn like I'm living out a movie scene. Drink burnt coffee from a gas station machine.
Convincing myself it's all routine. Tell my friends I'm busy, not without a place. Keep my smile tucked in like a hidden case. Funny how the truth gets lost in space, orbiting the life I used to own. And the locks click soft at night like they're breathing in the dark. I keep one eye on the rearview mirror for the ghost in every part.
Out where the streetlights sleep, that's where I keep my dreams cheap. Fold down bed in the driver's seat, learning how to breathe when the night cuts deep. Oh, the world rolls by in a silent sweep. I drift where the streetlights sleep. But there's a freedom strange and thin, like a thread of wind beneath my chin. No walls to press, no lights to dim, just the hum of what has been.
Out where the streetlights sleep, dreams don't cost and fears don't weep. Every mile feels bittersweet, but it's the only rhythm I can keep. And though the tide pulled out too steep,
yesterday's coat. Says he can take the edges in. Sells a little soft vacation to whoever wanders thin.
I was growing starboard dreams till the battery died. Trade the glowing marina for a glow behind my eyes. Something gentle brushed my veins like a turning tide, like the world finally choosing where I should go.
And the screen used to save me, now another glow does the same. Both of them promise open water if I just lean into the frame.
Oh, that warm harbor wonder, velvet current pulling me. All the depths and all the dark lines loosen up and slip the sea. Yeah, the world grows pale and distant bills drift in like minor seas. But that warm harbor wonder whispers, close your eyes, just float with me.
Wake up in the backseat, windows fog with breath. A quiet constellation on my skin I don't address. Phone lighting up with warnings I've learned to guess, but the cotton in my thoughts says none of that's a threat. I used to want a white boat, teak deck, champagne foam. Now I just want the ceiling to stop spinning me back home. Salt water in my blood sings a softer, stranger tone, leading me toward a tide that pulls along.
And the ghost from the travelers across parking lot waves. Funny how the sweetest lies all sound the same when you came. Oh, that warm harbor wonder, silk tether that feels like breeze, turns the Portside credit line into a weight no God could seize. The sunrise pounds like a creditor with a fistful of broken keys. But that warm harbor wonder murmurs, stay down here in the dark with me.
I thought escape was a hull I couldn't afford. Turns out it was a glow I could. Same shimmering promise, smaller screen, just imagine a vanished mood. Starboard dreams were postcards, this one sends me someplace crude.
Oh, that warm harbor wonder, last refuge I'll ever lease. No slip fees, no late rent, just a quiet tide that never sleeps. And the water rises slowly with its impossible gleam. I sank the dream, and the water's deeper
follow.
And the hours drift like buoys, cut loose from their lines, bobbing toward horizon shapes I swear were never mine. I'm living in a low tide vacancy, a room the world forgot to lease. All the clutter in my memory stacks up gently, piece by piece. Yeah, I'm floating through a borrowed day, paper thin and out of place in this low tide vacancy where nothing holds and nothing stays. Stop by a diner where the neon hisses blue. Sat and watched the locals do what locals do. They spoke in rhythms I once understood. Now they sound like foreign seas. Paid for toast with coins I scrounged at dawn. Left a tip in the shape of a life half gone. Walked out humming some forgotten song that didn't feel like it belonged to me. And the streets all pull my shadow in directions I don't choose. Feels like someone else is walking in these worn out borrowed shoes. I'm living in a low tide vacancy, a room the world forgot to lease. All the clutter in my memory stacks up gently, piece by piece. Yeah, I'm floating through a borrowed day, paper thin and out of place in this low tide vacancy where nothing holds and nothing stays. Some nights I hear the harbor calling faintly through the wind, like a lullaby for someone who won't ever come home again. And I wonder who I'd be now if the tide had pulled me in. I'm living in a low tide vacancy, shadowed corners, fading light, trying to chart a new direction in a world that's lost the sight. And the day rolls out before me, bleached and distant, come what may, in this low tide vacancy where I drift until the tide decides my way. Woke to knocking on the window just before the dawn. Two bright vests in a clipboard saying time to move along. Tried to start the engine, but the spark was gone. Just a cough, then a prayer, then a quiet fail.
They shrugged and rode a tow truck down the painted lane. Hooked my drifting kingdom like a fish on a chain. I watched it rise and dangle like a broken frame. My one room life on a metal sail. And the street I used to anchor in looked smaller as it cleared, like the world was resetting while I stayed where I'd steered. Now I'm an engine, now
so bad, listening to the city through a static drag.
Found a bench with a view of a torn up flag. Let the cold settle in like an unpaid bill.
Folks pass by with coffees and the day intact. Phone screens glowing like a secret pact. I kept my eyes on my shoes so I wouldn't react to the life I used to think I built. And every bus stop poster shows a dream with perfect eyes, selling futures bright as marinas to a man who can't afford the ride. Now I'm an engine out of water, no hole, no berth, no place to be. All the maps I drew in desperation wash out into the street with me. Yeah, the tide rolls on without me now, quick and sharp as a reprimand. I'm just an engine out of water, trying to find a place to stand.
Once I thought the world was waiting for a version of myself to bloom. Now the world feels like a vacant lot where I pace around the gloom. Still a voice beside the traffic hums like a half-forgotten tune. I'm an engine out of water, running cold beneath the sun. But the day keeps drifting forward, and somehow I keep drifting on. Yeah, the tide may never lift me, but I follow where I can. Just an engine out of water, trying to find a place to land.
Found a heated grate behind the laundromat. Steam rising like a ghost that forgot where it sat. Sat down with a blanket, someone left for whoever needs that.
Tuck the night around my knees.
Watch the buses pass with their windows glowing gold. Inside lives in motion, inside stories being told. Out here the world turns slower, harder, cold. A different kind of breeze.
And the hours stack like folded shirts, left sitting in the rain. All the small routines of a normal life just circle in a drain. These cold corners and quiet hours hold the pieces I can't claim. I move like a forgotten traveler, searching for a missing name. Yeah, the neon hums like distant power, buzzing low but never warm. In these cold corners and quiet hours, where a man learns how to weather storms. Try to shelter on the west side, but the crowd was thick. Lines of folks comparing stories, brick by brick. I smiled, nodded, left before the rhythm stuck. Didn't wanna be another tale to track. Found a bench with a view of an alley tree. Its leaves trembling like it somehow understood me. Funny how a shaking branch can feel like company when you drifted off the map. soft enough to see the way, harsh enough to show what's mine. These cold corners and quiet hours, all the pieces I can't claim. I move like a forgotten traveler, searching for a missing name. Yeah, the neon hums like distant power, buzzing low but never warm in these cold corners and quiet hours, where a man learns how to weather storms. Somewhere in another life, I kept my keys beside my bed, held a future in my pocket instead of shadows in my head. Now the future feels like driftwood, but at least it keeps me fed. These cold corners and quiet hours aren't the life I meant to see, but they're teaching me a language made of silence, made of need. And the night rolls out before me like a tide without a shore. In these cold corners and quiet hours, till the dawn unlocks the door.
Chalkboard daily sign. I slipped in with the cleaners in the clatter of decline. Smelled the rose and almost felt alive. Girl behind the counter had a name tag half unpinned. Saw me counting out my coins, do a mental spin. She said, don't worry about the difference, just drop what you can. Poured the cup like it was nothing to decide. And for a second all the headlines faded from my skin, like the world took one small step back and let the human part step in. Harbor for an hour, steam rising from a chip white mud, four walls and a working heater, small talk like a borrowed drug. Yeah, the rain outside kept falling on a city I can't own, but that harbor for an hour felt like more than I've been shown. Old man by the window stirred his drink like it was time. Nodded at my table, said rough, yeah, join the line. Told a joke about the market and the great design, how the winners never wait in weather like this. We laughed harder than the punchline really earned, shared a silence heavy with the things we learned. In the chrome and coffee glow, my stomach burned, not from hunger, just from knowing what I'd missed. And the door chimed like a beacon every time somebody came, but for once I wasn't leaving as the only one unnamed. Harbor for an hour, steam rising from a chip white mud, four walls and a working heater, small talk like a
this doesn't pay a single fee. Doesn't tow my whole life back from the bottom of the sea. But it reminds me I'm still here, not just background scenery. Harbor for an hour, then the lights blink, time to go. I step back into the weather with a little borrowed glow. And the night wind hits me harder for the warmth I had to leave. But that harbor for an hour is a memory up my sleeve. Yeah, the tide of bills and numbers still comes crashing endlessly. But I carry that small harbor like a secret only I can see.
Saw a kid on a scooter, cut the corner wide, laughing through the summer like the world was on his side. Something in that sound pulled me open from inside, a place I haven't touched in years.
I froze right there on the sidewalk scene, because once I had a little boy who laughed just like that bean. Back before the caseworker clipped our dream and filed us into separate fields.
And the sun on the cracked pavement hit me harder than it should, like a doorway to a moment when I still believed I was good.
Polaroids in mid-July, edges curling in my hand, snapshots of a life worth living, taken back by circumstance. Yeah, I see 'em in the sunlight, in the swing sets in the sky. Polaroids in mid-July,
Of the day I learned goodbye. There was a park near our old place where we loved to run, chasing after paper kites, calling everyone the sun. And I'd sit there drinking coffee, thinking I had finally won a piece of something real.
but the spiral pulled us sideways and the rent came due. Missed the meeting, missed the payment, missed a version of the truth. One morning they said, "Sir, we need to speak with you." And the world went cold and still.
And the breeze that brushed my collar felt just like his tiny hand, like he tugged me from a distance just to ask if I could stand.
Polaroids in mid-July, edges curling in my hand, snapshots of a life worth living, taken back by circumstance. Yeah, I see 'em in the sunlight, in the swing sets in the sky. Polaroids in mid-July, of the day I learned goodbye.
They said he's doing better now, got a room with painted walls.
They didn't say they tucked him in, but I picture it through halls, and I praise and I remember in the night the world let him fall.
said daddy before the tide came in too high.
Too fragile to reflect the weight from yesterday.
Past a window full of families in a breakfast line. Watched a father tie a shoelace like it was divine.
Had to turn away before that scene rewound in mind. Some things cost more than we pay,
and the sidewalk carries footsteps from a world that moves along, while I stumble through the aftertaste of a life that's come and gone.
It's the day after the memory, and the ground won't meet my feet. Every shadow feels familiar, every corner incomplete.
Yeah, I walk through all the motions like a phantom trying to breathe.
On the day after the memory,
there's nothing left to grieve.
Funny how a single image can rewrite the atmosphere. How a child's echo in the distance can bring every truth so near.
and I'm left here with the silence of a man I used to steer. It's the day after the memory, where the world feels paper thin. I keep searching for a doorway back to who I might have been, but the past won't let me bargain, and the tide won't grant reprieve. So the day after the memory is the one I had to leave. Yeah, the day after the memory is the one I had to leave.
worker reading from a script some lobbyist bought. She says, pull yourself up. I asked, with what? She blinks like I broke her software.
The cruelty's not the feature, it's the handbook they all use. A system built on treadmills, selling hope you can't refuse. Always in the stick when motherfuckers' knees raw, breasts running thin. They dangle it just high enough to convince you to try again. Stay in school, follow the rules, same sermon from marble floors. Yeah, we're all chasing the stick, and the joke's on the one still knocking on their doors. They keep the carrot in the archives, locked in language carved in stone. Tell the public it's tradition, tell the donors it's alone. And we're jogging place like faithful, thinking effort earns the throne. But the finish line is paper, and the race was over long before we learned we'd run alone.
We're done chasing the stick, motherfuckers, let it swing where it's always swung. No more mazes, no more mascots, no more hymns for the ladder rung. Their empire runs on hunger, on the hope they keep half spun. But you can't steer lives forever with a lie that's come undone. Yeah, we quit chasing the stick, and the silence hits them harder than anything we could have done.
Says it might rain, but I don't mind the wet. Storm clouds hanging low, feel like the closest friend I've met. Funny how the sky can sag like a growing dead, still somehow look like home.
I take the same old path past the shuttered bridal store, past the bar where I once promised I'd be fine for sure. Every promise feels like driftwood washing up on shore, something shaped but overgrown.
And I'm tired of outrunning what keeps finding me again. So I slow my breath and shoulder what the day decides to send. It's a low sky, long walk, no battle left to win. I'm done drawing maps for futures I can't figure how to begin. Yeah, the road bends without asking, leaves no markers where it leads. Just a low sky, long walk through the rest of what I've been.
There's a bench with a view of a billboard peeling back, a smiling family torn right down the middle like a fact. I sit a while, let the city radiate its lack, and don't pretend I'm owed much more.
Used to think I'd find a turning point if I tried enough. Push against the weight and somehow rise above. But hope becomes a habit when the world gets rough, and habits falter at the core.
And the quiet settles gently, not a curse and not a plea, just the sound of understanding where I'm likely meant to be.
It's a low sky, long walk, no battle left to win. I'm done drawing maps for futures I can't figure how to begin. Yeah, the road bends without asking, leaves no markers where it leads. finds a harbor.
Not every tide returns at night. Some lives drift without a headline. Still they keep their quiet fight. It's a low sky, long walk, and the ground feels almost kind. Not forgiving, not forgetting, just a path that doesn't mind. I keep moving with the weather, let the present stay unlined. On this low sky, long walk with whatever strength I find.
Yeah, low sky, long walk, but at least I'm
Walking in my time.
There's a boat up on the concrete at the edge of town. Rust creeping up the hill where the paint fell down. Name half beat on the starting like a lost hometown. Letters fading into sky.
I pass it most evenings when the daylight thins. Watch the gulls draw circles where the surf begins. Funny how a stranded thing can still feel like it wins just by making it this high.
And I see myself in the keel lines, in the scars along his side. Both of us built for water, living on the wrong tide. Got these dry dock blues, landlocked heart with an ocean view. All my charts and starboard schemes stacked up where the weeds grew through. Yeah, the tide keeps moving without me, but I'm still standing in my shoes, humming to that stranded vessel with these same dry dock blues. Once I thought the harbor was a place you earn, work enough, save enough, wait your turn. Now I know some anchors never live, they just learn how to live above the waves.
Kids ride their bikes past the railing line. Someone's drawn a crooked sun where the paint resigned. I touch the flaked off letters like they might be mine, just to prove I'm still here today.
And the wind runs through the rigging like a song I almost know. A half-remembered chorus from a life I let go. Got these dry dock blues, landlocked heart with an ocean view. All my charts and starboard schemes stacked up where the weeds grew through. Yeah, the tide keeps moving without me, but I'm still standing in my shoes, talking to that stranded vessel with these same dry dock blues. Maybe I won't see the water,
Maybe I won't clear the sand.
but there's a quiet kind of victory in just not leaving where you stand.
I'm still breathing in this shipyard. Empty pockets, empty hands.
So I wear these dry dock blues like a jacket that finally fits. Not the life I drew in pencil, but the one that never quits. And if the shoreline keeps its distance, if the waves refuse my cues, I'll still be here at the fence line with these old